Hey guys, welcome to Body Bags. This is your Wednesday host, Matt from You and Your Horror Movies, for week 60 for Witchcraft and Witches. So I chose a goodie from 1988, Witchery, starring David Hasselhoff, Linda Blair, and Catherine Hickland. The movie starts off with a pregnant woman, being chased by an angry mob. She is pregnant, and she is running from him and runs into this motel that's on this island. Later on, she's cornered, jumps out a window, and dies. Yes, now we fast forward to the present. You have David Hasselhoff and Catherine Hickland doing research of this hotel, and it's called the Witch's Light. They're looking for to photograph, document. She finds this old German diary and starts to decipher it, and all the weird shit starts happening, and trying to figure out what they can do. Meanwhile, you have Linda Blair's character, who happens to be a pregnant woman, and she's with this rich family. They're interested in buying and renovating the old motel. So they get with the realtor, and he can't go, so he brings his son along to show him the facility. And no one in the town would want to go take them to the island because everyone's afraid of the place. It's haunted, supposedly. A witch still lives there. They call her the Woman in Black. So, weird things happen beforehand, but they finally get to the island, and the captain of the boat says, stay there, and before the tide comes, I'm leaving, so hurry up and get your shit done, pretty much. So they're looking around the facility, pretty run down. Well, the captain meets the Woman in Black. Then the next scene, he dies and the boat's being shut off. So these people are now trapped on the island. And they run into David Hasselhoff and his partner there. Says why we're exploring because this place is supposedly haunted and everything, blah blah blah. While they're doing research, they find out a German woman bought the hotel before the couple was looking that was the last person who owned it. She was fascinated, trying to live forever, and she was interested in the occult and everything. Uh, Before she was getting even old, she was trying to make more movies, to make herself beautiful, but she went missing. Well, with the family, there's this little boy. I don't know if he's a bad actor. He's supposed to be a little mentally challenged. I don't know. He seems slow. Meets with the Woman in Black and talks with her and says, I'm not. You want to see my parents? And she's like, I'll see them when I'm ready to see them. He brings a little recorder, records her chanting in German. So of course people start going missing, and later on end up dead. When they find the kid's radio with the enchantment, they break it down and decipher it because it's in German. This is pretty much witchcraft. Well, lo and behold, they meet the Woman in Black. Very interesting setup. Some of the special effects were pretty bad. When the people were being zapped into the witch's domain, there was this big red screen, and they're just standing there screaming, blah blah blah. It looked pretty sad, but it was interesting at the same time. And then later on, they were found dead because they were killed in that world, and now they're coming out dead in this world. Some of the death scenes were pretty interesting. He did have a guy being crucified upside down and caught aflame. As you can see in the front there, a woman's being her mouth shown. That happens too. A lot of other cool, interesting things happen. Fun film. Joe D'Amato. He did, oh boy, Anthropophagus. He directed that one. He did this film as well. A lot of fun. A lot of good 80s cheese to it. I definitely recommend this. It's a fun film if you're into that stuff. So yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, put some comments down below. I'd like to hear from you guys. Take care. Later.